For centuries, humanity believed reality was fixed, predictable, and logical. Scientists told us the universe worked like a giant clock, with every event following a clear cause and effect pattern. But then, something happened, something that shattered everything we thought we knew. A group of physicists stumbled upon a bizarre and mind-bending discovery. Reality is not as solid as we assumed. In fact, it might not even be real in the way we think. At the center of this shocking revelation is a concept so strange that even Albert Einstein himself called it spooky action at a distance. This phenomenon is known as quantum entanglement, and it challenges the very foundation of space, time, and existence itself. But that's not all. This discovery also opens the door to the idea of parallel universes and suggests that reality is far more mysterious than we ever imagined. What if everything around you, including your thoughts and experiences, is not happening in just one version of reality, but in infinite versions all at once? What if your consciousness is constantly shifting between different realities without you even realizing it? And what if the very act of observing the world is what creates it? Let's dive into the story of the scientist who exposed reality, the shocking implications of quantum entanglement, and what it all means for your own existence. Quantum entanglement, the discovery that shattered reality. In the early 20th century, physicists were exploring the strange world of quantum mechanics, a field that describes how tiny particles, like electrons and photons, behave. But what they found was nothing like the predictable laws of classical physics. Instead, they discovered that particles at the quantum level don't follow normal rules. They can exist in multiple places at once, behave as both waves and particles, and even change depending on whether or not they are being observed. But the strangest discovery of all was quantum entanglement. Scientists found that when two particles become entangled, they are mysteriously connected, no matter how far apart they are. If you change the state of one particle, the other instantly changes too, even if they are on opposite sides of the universe. This was disturbing because it defied everything we know about space and time. According to classical physics, nothing can travel faster than the speed of light, but entangled particles seem to communicate instantly, as if distance doesn't exist. This means reality is not local. What happens in one place can instantly affect something somewhere else in ways we don't yet understand. Einstein hated this idea. He refused to believe the universe could work in such an illogical way, calling it spooky action at a distance. But despite his doubts, experiment after experiment confirmed that entanglement is real, and it only got weirder from there. The parallel universe theory. Are you living multiple lives at once? If quantum entanglement wasn't strange enough, another shocking idea emerged from these discoveries: the many worlds interpretation. This theory suggests that every time a quantum event happens, reality splits into multiple parallel universes, each containing a different outcome. For example, let's say you flip a coin. In our normal understanding of reality, the coin lands on either heads or tails. But according to the many worlds interpretation, both outcomes happen simultaneously, but in separate universes. One version of you sees the coin land on heads, while another version of you sees it land on tails. This doesn't just apply to small things like coin flips. It means that every choice you make, every decision, and every possibility is happening in a different version of reality. There could be infinite versions of you living out different lives, making different choices, and experiencing different outcomes. But here's where it gets even more bizarre. Some scientists believe Your consciousness might be shifting between these parallel universes all the time. Have you ever had a strong feeling of déjà vu, as if you've already experienced something before? Or have you ever had a sudden shift in your reality, where a certain memory, detail, or event seems to have changed in a way you can't explain? These could be signs that your awareness is jumping between different versions of reality. The implications of this are mind-blowing. It suggests that you are not stuck in a single fixed version of your life. Instead, reality is fluid, and you may have the ability to shift into better versions of yourself and your life. Who is controlling reality? The observer effect. One of the most mysterious discoveries in quantum mechanics is called the observer effect. Scientists found that when they observed tiny particles, the particles behaved differently than when they were not being observed. Think about that for a second. This means that the mere act of looking at something changes what it is. Reality is not something that exists independently. It is shaped by your perception. This suggests something even more profound. Your mind plays a direct role in creating the world around you. Reality is not just happening to you. You are actively shaping it every moment simply by being aware of it. Could this be why ancient spiritual traditions have always emphasized the power of conscious awareness? Could it be why visualization, manifestation, and belief systems influence the outcomes in our lives? Modern science is now confirming what mystics and sages have been saying for centuries. You are not just experiencing reality, you are helping to create it. What this means for you, unlocking the power of your consciousness. If quantum physics and parallel universes are real, then what does this mean for your daily life? More importantly, how can you use this knowledge to improve your reality? Here's what you need to understand. Reality is not fixed. Every moment, new possibilities are unfolding. You are never stuck in one version of life. You can shift into a different one at any time. Your thoughts and awareness shape what you experience. If you focus on negativity, you will tune into a reality that reflects it. But if you train your mind to expect growth, success, and joy, you will start shifting into realities where those things are more abundant. You are more powerful than you have been told. Society teaches us that we are small, insignificant beings in a giant, meaningless universe. But the truth is, science is proving that consciousness is the key to everything. If everything is connected through quantum entanglement, if reality is created by observation, if parallel universes exist where different versions of you are living different lives, then the real question is, what version of reality do you want to experience? You are not just a passive observer in life, you are a creator. The universe is waiting for you to realize this. Once you understand that reality is fluid and that you have the power to shift your awareness, everything changes. Final thoughts. The truth they don't want you to know. Quantum physics has exposed reality in ways we were never supposed to understand. It has revealed that the universe is far stranger, more mysterious, and more connected than we ever imagined. It proves that reality is not a rigid physical structure. It is a field of infinite possibilities, shaped by consciousness. This is not just theoretical science, it is a wake-up call, a reminder that you are not small, powerless, or limited by fate. The choices you make, the thoughts you focus on, and the reality you believe in, all of these things are shaping your experience of existence. The greatest minds in history have wrestled with these ideas, but now it's time for you to ask the big question. If reality is not what you thought it was, what else have you been wrong about? And more importantly, what are you truly capable of? Thank you for joining us today. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. See you in the next video.